Did you know that you as a teacher can work collaboratively with a colleague by sharing a grid? With the CoPilots feature, you can invite others to co-manage one of the grids that you create. Now, CoPilots can essentially do everything that the grid creator can, except delete the grid or add more copilots. Now, a grid copilot could be anyone. It could be your teaching partner, maybe a member of your PLC, maybe your entire PLC, or an administrator, or even a grid pal. We'll talk about grid pals a little later. To add a copilot inside my grids, I can simply hover over the grid which I wish to add the copilot to, in this case, my Tech Coach community, and I can click on Actions in the far right and select Add Copilots. I could also click on the Tech Coach community grid to open the grid up and simply click Add Copilots to your grid here next to the icon or banner for my Tech Coach community. Let's click on Add Copilots. All right, so as I mentioned, copilots can edit the grid, create topics, review videos, provide feedback. They cannot delete the grid or add more copilots. Only you, the grid creator, can do that. Let's go ahead and invite Danny Moss to be the copilot for this Tech Coach community. So I've typed in Danny's email and I'm going to go ahead and click Invite. Danny will receive an email and a notification at the top of his educator dashboard. Let's go to a grid that already has a copilot. Let's close this, go back to My Grids, and we'll select Microsoft Innovators. Notice when I click inside Microsoft Innovators, I can see that I have one copilot. I'll click on that one copilot link, and I can see that Danny is a copilot on this particular grid. If I wanted to, I could always remove Danny by just simply clicking the Remove button. If I wanted to invite more individuals to be copilots, I would just simply enter in the Flipgrid educator's email and click Invite. Now, copilots can click on the copilot icon in the grid details also. This will show who the copilots are for that grid and gives the copilot the option to also remove themselves from the grid. Let's go back to My Grids in the educator dashboard. And one more thing that I should mention, once you have added copilots to your own grid or you've become a copilot on another grid, that grid will be displayed with all the other grids in your My Grid section. Also, you will see this airplane icon here in the top right to show that the grid includes copilots. It's as easy as that to start collaborating on a grid in Flipgrid.